Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome to episode 8 of the Everton Football Manager series. Before we get into it, drop a fat like on the video and drop a comment as well. Let me know what you're thinking of this series so far. Today we have got a treat for you guys. We have got Liverpool in the quarterfinals of the Cup, Chelsea, Wolves and Man City. A very difficult episode, and an episode which could end up in tears. It could end up, in a bad way, because we've got very difficult opposition today. We really have. Alan is sent off because obviously it's Alan. It's the only thing he can do. He's really annoying me with that. That's the only player in this formation that is actually doing my nut in at the moment is him. So we've still got a couple injuries. Or not, actually, no, we haven't. Not really anyone that's too important. We're going to be playing Kenny. We're going to play a full strength because I said I did play rotation in the cup until we get to either a later stage or we play a top team, which in this case obviously Liverpool is a top team. So we're going to be playing Ali, Richarlison, Lewin, Gomez, Van der Beek, Decore, and pretty much the same back four, and also Pickford. And hopefully we can go in, and obviously this would go to penalties, so we're not going to play for penalties right off the bat, but hopefully we can at least make a bit better game than what it was last time when we played Liverpool. Obviously, they're never an easy team to play, but I feel like we've improved since we've last played them. So hopefully we can come out and do something here. Calvert-Lewin with the ball over the top, and it's 1-0 inside of 9 minutes. And Calvert-Lewin, I mean, this is what I want. This reminds me of the Arsenal game. Obviously, it's just got in, so not exactly the same. But they were on the front foot. They had the ball. We won the ball back, and it's right over the top, and we're in. And that is why I play with the direction or the directness of the passes at halfway in this formation, because we play better with a slightly longer ball. And Van der Beek over, and Dele, oh, he's offside. But what a bright start this is for Everton, and still so much more work to do, but it's just positive to score the first goal against a team like Liverpool. It really is. Robertson's no laughing matter though, and Diego Jota nearly does equalise there, and it's something you've got to be so careful of. When you're playing a team with Liverpool's stature, you can't afford to give them the chances. You really can't. They've got another chance here with Robertson, and it's off the line by Mina, and we've got to be careful because shot after shot's coming in, and we're going to I'm going to keep it the way it is now, actually. We're going to take that off in case we do get another chance. But this is all about sort of being a bit more sensible with the ball now, getting into half-time. We're not going to go off positive, because whenever we've done that in the past, it's come back to bite us every single time. As the game ages, we will do. But for now, we're going to keep it the same, and hopefully we can just keep out some of these chances. We're going to introduce some time wasting now, because at the end of the day, we're Everton, they're Liverpool. We've got to try and, run this clock down a bit. And they are getting chance after chance, and it's looking quite likely they're going to score. So we're going to go to cautious, actually, and just try and hit them with the counter. Going to bring on some substitutions as well, because, players are going to be getting tired. Let's have a little look who we've got on the bench. We're not blessed with options. I might bring on Tom Davies in that ball-winning midfielder role. Just for some fresh legs in there. Keep everything else the same for now, I think. And then if we need to, we've obviously got quite a few more substitutions that we can bring in. We're going to praise them so far because they've done a good job. We just need to be careful, because there's no means of the imagination is it's over, because it's Liverpool. They can come back into a game in a click. And we just got to try and work towards a second goal. But we're going down this line here. It's a great ball over the top. Calvert-Lewin into Kenny. Gomez, and he's gone down. It looks quite soft. I'm not sure if that's going to be given. No penalty. It did look quite soft, to be honest. Oh, it's actually a free kick. I just thought it wasn't going to be a foul. It looked quite soft. It did go down easily. I am always honest with the decisions in this game, for me or against me. Our left back is absolutely shattered. So we're going to take him off and bring on Patterson. And also, I think, who was Van der Beek, is looking very tired. So we're going to actually bring Gomez on and Metzala, and we'll do that, and we'll replace them round. Now, yeah, I'm always honest when it comes to decisions, and that was definitely not a penalty. Calvert-Lewin back inside. No luck there, but playing it back. Gomez, Davies, Davies through, and Richarlison. I'm not sure about the outcome of that one. It's been awarded. It's 2-0 against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup, and I don't know what's going wrong for Liverpool. They're playing. Well, actually, let's have another look at that, because I think they might be playing definitely a few rotation players. Actually, still a strong team, but definitely rotation going forward. But for us, this is obviously a good chance of silverware, and you know we've got to take it at the end of the day. It's not the most important trophy, but you know, when you come against top teams, I like to respect the English Cups and put out a good team. So, who else won? Ipswich, Grimsby, Rochdale and Wickham. Okay. Tom Davies got injured. I didn't actually even see him pick up a knock, which is very, very interesting. But we now take on Chelsea at home in 3 days. So I'm going to come back to you once we've got the line-up for that. So then, guys, before we pick the team, I've got a bit of news. We now draw Leicester in, you know, the Carabao Cup. So, I mean, semi-finals is already decent, but Leicester's a team which I feel that we can beat. So hopefully we can get the job done. What we're going to do now is we're going to quickly... Van der Beek is now ill. That's another player who we now can't play. I'm going to quickly criticise him because that is shocking, and praise Godfrey. But I probably will start this game, actually. And we're now going to build the lineup against Chelsea. So, 2 games which I can't even appeal that because it was deserved. 2 games, obviously, back-to-back, which are very difficult to play in. That is for sure. Delhi, probably the best way we can go about that, to be honest, is exactly what they've done. I'm happy with that. Godfrey, Mina, Patterson. Good rotation. That's decent. Yeah, I'm happy with that, actually. Very rarely I'm happy with the teams that they put out, but as teams go, that is probably one of the best chances we've got of going to Chelsea, or going and playing Chelsea, and trying to get at least a point here. Obviously, their team is absolutely sensational. But to be fair, we've just beat... It is a weakened Liverpool team, but we just beat Liverpool, so hopefully the confidence can go through to this as well. Godfrey, beautiful. Into Richarlison. Instantly through, and do you know what? This here, Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison, looking at it, I mean, as terms of partnerships go, it's not actually that bad. And we're running rampant at Chelsea, 2-0 up inside of 3 minutes. And what are they playing? So they're playing the 4-3. It looks like, I think there's a 4-3-3, but they've just got nothing on us. Delph's going, Decore's going, and he's onside, I think. And this could be... It's been awarded as 3-0 inside of 10 minutes. And I don't know what's going on. Chelsea are playing a full-strength team. And I seriously have got no idea. Lukaku down the line to Aspilicueta. Jorginho into Chilwell. Well defended. Chilwell again. Mount. I think that could be level. It's been awarded. So we're being treated to so many... 18 minutes in, 18 minutes, you've seen 4 goals and a red card. Now this game becomes done to difficult. So Delph can go down there, and he might actually, he's going to have to play at left back now. Stupid from him. Honestly, ridiculous challenge. And now this game isn't going to be easy because Chelsea got the goal and now we're down to 10 men. But 18 minutes, we treated you to 4 goals and a sending off for the neutral was absolutely perfect. But Chelsea, I think that one could have been offside. I need it to be. And it isn't. 3-2. So, I mean, now we've got to be careful because we can't go all negative just yet because we're not even past the first half yet. And Chelsea could come back into this game with ease. Chabala looks an absolutely sensational centre-back in this game. The distribution he's got, and he just looks sensational. Richarlison through to Gray. It's an opportunity. Didn't really make the most of it, though, did he? And we now hopefully... Oh, okay, it's gone in. Calvert-Lewin. So, in the first half, 6 goals and a red card. Definitely something which people wouldn't have too many bets on, I can imagine. But we're going to keep the same team. The team have played well. It's just the sending off which cost us. But hopefully we can just keep this goal lead, or this 2-goal cushion, shall I say. And there's no real intensity to get another one, but if we can, why not? And Richarlison has. Calvert-Lewin, beautiful ball across, and just like that, we're down to 10 men and somehow holding a 3-goal cushion against, well, what could be one of the favourites to win the title in real life, and not this season, but in general, and he's off. We have to stop doing this. I'm double checking. I've not got get stuck in on. I've not got it. I knew I didn't. This is ridiculous. We literally create our problems. So now we're going to have to put Gray down here in the back four. Bring on Kenny. Possibly take Calvert-Lewin into there, and we can't even bring him on, can we? Can any of these play him there? Bring on Michael Keane. It's very makeshift. It's very makeshift, and we are going to go cautious now, that is for sure, because we're down to 9 men. 9 men. We're going to rack up fines, 100%. We're going to rack up fines this season. I mean, we're now playing, what, a 4-3-1 is what we're playing, essentially. And Delph down this side, I wouldn't even go forward with it, pal. I'll just sit back because, you know, they're going to be all over us now for fun. And we just need to hope. In fact, we're going to shut up shop. Because this is going to be a very, very long period. And it's simple as that. They can just run at us now. We've got players, obviously, having to cover all sorts of areas. And I'll be very surprised if they don't get a couple goals here. Hopefully they can't get their way back into it because there is only 20 minutes. But I don't know how we're creating with the amount of players we've got. But unlucky from Dele Alli there. And they have got an opportunity here with Ziyech to Jorginho. Great collection from Pickford. And he just needs to hold on to that. Every minute is crucial now. Playing the ball across, we don't need to be doing that and getting forward so urgently. And Jorginho is onside there, I believe. He looked very level and has been awarded. And now we've just got to be careful. One more goal and we're on the edge of our seats. We're going to tell him to focus. I know it's a hard job for him because they are down to such limited men out there. But this should be enough to get us over the line. And it is a 5-3 win against Chelsea with 9 men, an action-packed game, 2 red cards, which are clumsy, stupid mistakes, and I can't appeal them because they won't. They are clear red cards. But what I'm going to do is, let's have a quick look at this. So Holgate's banned, Dele's out for 8 days. We're going to have a very tough time finding a starting 11 for the next game. So I'm going to come back to you once we're ready with the Wolves lineup, and hopefully we can go there and pick up another 3 points. So before we get into that game, guys, I've found a player here who I'm actually quite interested in. At the moment, he's only sort of like a good championship style of player, but he can play a mixture of positions and he can become a good Premier League player. His attributes are quite good as well. Quite well balanced. This is what I'm looking for, the work rate. But it's the price as well. He doesn't look too sort of pricey. So we're going to go on and actually try and make an offer for him. Why can't we? Oh, he's on loan. Every time I make a clip about wanting a player, I can't even go in for him. So never mind. I was going to also show you this. We're lackluster. We're down to bare bones in this team now. We've picked up several few-day injuries, and I think they're going to overlap to these 2 games that are now coming up, which are obviously Wolverhampton, who we now play, which we should hopefully be able to go and get 3 points against. They are currently sat in 15th, so it would be a bit of a shock if we were to lose. But they have still got a good team on paper, Wolverhampton. They really have. And then a day's rest, and we're at home to Manchester City. They really want Begovic, who I'm refusing to sell because I need him for backup, just in case anything happens. As for the team, we're going to see what they recommend, but we are going to play about. So it's not too bad, actually. I thought we were missing a lot more than this. But as you can see, there's a lot of red here. So Gray's injured, Gomez is injured, Allen suspended, Patterson suspended. We have 4 players suspended. That's an embarrassment, that is. That is shocking. Awful, that is. But luckily, we've still got a very good team we can put out against Wolverhampton and also Manchester City. So this game here, I would like to say we're at a point now in the season. I know roughly the teams that we should be beating and the teams that are going to be a struggle. This team we should be beating, but Man City is a team which, I mean, they're second in the league. They're fighting for the title against Liverpool. And, you know, it's not to be expected to go there and beat them. And we have won the ball back there brilliantly from Dele and Calvert-Lewin. A fantastic save from the Wolverhampton goalkeeper. We have been good from set pieces lately, and we were there. Forced another save from the goalkeeper. Van der Beek, and again, it's not dead yet though, Decore back, and it's just wide from Davies there, I believe. But no, we have been quite good from set pieces lately, and it's a positive because, you know, you need to be scoring them, you really do. And Dele's through, and it's 1-0. Van der Beek really is he's going to be such a big player if we're able to sign him next season. But realistically, the value of the man is going to be through the roof, I imagine, especially considering we're playing him and he's playing well now. I don't know if the board are going to be a little bit more flexible. If we do get a top table finish, like maybe a top 6, or I doubt we will, but a top 4, hopefully they will. The board are quite, what's the word? Not very flexible with their funding, which is understandable. Obviously, they're going for a bit of a rough spell in real life, and also I've just taken the job on. But when I've got players like Dele Alli playing like this, I mean, they've got to show some support in me. I've turned Dele Alli into what he was before. Sort of like I'm sort of like a Mourinho in my eyes. I really do look the best, or look to try and get the best out of players. But this back line, even I struggle with that. It's a fantastic goal from Jimenez, but poor defending, and that is an area which I definitely will be looking to strengthen in the upcoming transfer window, possibly next season. Now, substitutes. We have got Dele Alli, who is shattered. Van der Beek, who is shattered. We're going to bring on Fabian Delph, and we're going to have possibly... that is interesting. No. Okay. They're going to have to play on. I'm going to bring on... Who's tied out of them two? None of them, really. We'll leave them on then. So we're just going to leave it like that and just bring on Delph, because at the end of the day, this is why I need more depth, because I said at the start, I was like, yeah, we've got so many midfielders, and it's great saying that, but when you pick up the amount of injuries we do, you soon lose them. You really do. And suspensions is the bigger issue, to be honest. That's the bigger issue we've got on our hands at the moment. I'm going to put a bit of time wasting in here. And we're just going to get this ball going again. Godfrey down the right-hand side, a ball in. And Calvert-Lewin, it's unlucky from him. And it's going to be... I'm on about bringing players in. I've got just as much of a struggle to keep players here. I've got to try and keep Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison. And when Richarlison is finishing like that, his 16th goal this season, I don't know how he compares to Calvert-Lewin in terms of goals, but he's honestly been he's been a lot more disciplined than what I thought he would be. He's been easier to manage. He's listened to me all the way through, and I've got nothing but respect for him. I really have. Calvert-Lewin down this right-hand side, Godfrey back in, Davies into Dele, Calvert, Godfrey just wide. Not going to be too annoyed at him, because obviously you're not expecting him to finish that. Dele with an attempt there, which does go wide. But overall, quite a good performance against Everton, and the more important thing is we've managed to stay with 11 men on the pitch, which seems to be quite an ask nowadays for this team. Calvert-Lewin was 18th, so 16th for Richarlison, 18th for Calvert, and I just wonder how many of them have been assisted by either Dele Alli or Donny van der Beek. And I agree with what the reporter said there. There is a real buzz around us at the moment, a real buzz. And, you know, it's tough to overlook what we're doing this season. It really is. But we are now currently sat in 3rd place. Obviously, we've actually got quite a bit of a gap from 4th to 3rd. So, You never know what can happen. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to have a little play back with the team because there's going to be people tired. And I'm going to come back to you, sorry, once we've got the lineup for Man City. And hopefully we can get 3 points. So then, guys, this is the team we're going to be playing. Pickford, this back four here, same left back, Keane, Holgate, Kenny. Godfrey's going to have to step in here because Tom Davies just isn't really ready. Delph in the box-to-box, Van der Beek, and this trio again. A lot of tired faces out there, but they're going to have to play, and if they need to come off, they'll have to come off. But it's the issue when you get this sort of tie, and it's a day's rest in between, it's very difficult to get the players fit and, you know, ready to play football again. But it's what the league demands. Obviously, we're still in quite a few cups, so that doesn't help in that sense. But hopefully, we can come here and just try and keep it competitive is the goal here. Manchester City have obviously got a lot better depth than us, but we're through instantly, and Calvert-Lewin nearly nets it. But Manchester City have obviously got incredible depth. Their bench is probably worth more than our entire starting 11, under 21s, everything. I mean, their squad is sensational. Whereas ours is good, but our backup isn't quite there yet. But nevertheless, we're keeping this competitive. I mean, we're only 27 minutes into the game, and we've already had 3 shots on target. They've not really had anything going. They have completely embarrassed us in terms of possession. But I mean, other than that, they've had nothing really in terms of highlights. But Calvert flew through to Delhi, and we need to take one of these chances. If you look at the players, they're really tired already. But they're going to have to carry on and play. And Walker is going to be a nightmare to defend against. And I think he was just about onside. He is. And De Bruyne, when he gets into them pockets of space, he's so hard to track, so hard to keep hold of. And when you've got players such as Mahrez, who can just play ball after ball through for fun, it's not going to be easy to keep him out. And unfortunately, it's just before half time. And we're going to look now. We've got a lot of tired players out there, and not much we can do with them at all either. And this is going to be a long half. I'm looking in the midfield. Sorry, players are tired. Godfrey's going to come off for Davies, and we'll see going forward. Van der Beek's tired. Dele Alli's quite tired, so we might even look to completely change some of these attacking players as well if we don't get back into the game. Got a highlight here, and that's nearly another goal, and I reckon we're getting into that sort of time. We're getting into this sort of time where players are getting ridiculously tired. Dele Alli's going to come off for Damari Gray, and we're going to take off Calvert-Lewin. No, we're not. We're going to take off Richarlison for Tosun. And this is sort of a last roll of the dice here, I'm going to be honest. Man City obviously got that very, very difficult goal to accept, before half-time. Deserved, and they've got one there. A very scrappy goal. It was always going to be a big ask to, literally play a game, a day's rest, and you're playing a team such as Man City. But I mean, Tosu's actually got one back there. That's 2 times or 3 times he's come on and contributed. So we may as well go for it and try and work some magic. You never know. We've still got the ball here, actually. Van der Beek had lost it. De Bruyne, a great win from Davies. Kenny, Delph, Davies, Holgate, back to Pickford. Keane, Van der Beek. This is good play so far. That wasn't. We're still in possession, though. This would be some comeback. Van der Beek through to Gray, and he has done it. Now, I'm keeping my cool. I'm going to play for this now. I'm not actually going to try and go for the winner because I don't think we've got it in us. But I'm going to wait and see. Oh no. Oh no. Great save. Right, we're going to revert back then. Clearly we can't defend on that, so we'll revert back. You never know, the dream's still alive. No, not like this, not like this, not like this. Not like this. Like that. That is heartbreak. Absolute heartbreak. I mean, it's good play from City, but I just want to say, the substitutes that come on hats off to you, because you've come on and you got us back into the game 2-0 down against such a great side. And unfortunately, we lapsed concentration in the final moments of the game. But overall, I'm not too annoyed about that, because it's heartbreaking, yes, but we're not expected to beat Man City. And the way that we took them down to the final wire is special. I've not even had a chance to really put my stamp on this team yet. I've not had a chance to bring any players in. So what we're doing now is mind-blowing to me. We're playing sensational. We've got tons of injuries, suspensions, and we're still able to, give City a good game. And I can't really ask for much more than that. So overall, today's episode has been a success. Beat Liverpool through in the Cup. Chelsea, a very dramatic game. Wolves, quite a comfortable win. And a very unfortunate or heartbreaking loss to City. Next episode, you can catch me playing Palace. And it looks like the episode of the Cups. So, quite an interesting episode. A chance to get to our first final in this save. So that'll be something interesting for sure. But I would just like to say, guys, if you have enjoyed the video, please do leave the video a like. Drop a comment as well. It does mean the most to me. I love responding to you guys. And also make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, because then you'll get notified when I upload or when I go live. And I'll see you guys in the next one.